Hello and welcome back to Behold and Resold. My name is Courtney, and today we're going to be continuing to unbox a pallet that I picked up yesterday. So if you missed the first video, I'll put a card up here in the corner and a link down in the description. Go ahead and check that one out first. What I did is I went and picked up a pallet yesterday at a local liquidator, about 3 hours from me, so not super local, but close enough that I don't mind driving now and then. Picked up a pallet, I paid for it. It was $744, and it's full of Target merchandise. So the pallet has 7 mystery boxes and 2 individual items that were that you could see. So yesterday I drove 3 hours out to pick it up, spent probably about a half hour there loading, and then 3-hour drive back home. And then I was so excited last night that I just couldn't wait till today to start unboxing. So the first video I recorded late last night, and so now here it is in the morning. So I've gotten some rest, feeling a little bit better because last night I just had a lot of mixed feelings about what I was seeing in the boxes that I opened last night. There are certainly a lot of good things, but there was a lot of broken things that were missing, which you can find in pallets. That's going to happen on pallets that have customer returns. And this is a pallet that has a mixture of conditions. Some of it's customer returns, some of it is shelf pull, some of it's warehouse damage. So you never know what you're going to get. So I have to remind myself that there are going to be items that are not going to be sellable. There's going to be items that are going to disappoint me, and I did certainly have some of those last night. And I did spend some time off camera after I did the video last night, going through those items again, looking them up, finding comps, and seeing what was actually sellable. After doing that, I felt maybe a little bit better. And then this morning I spent more time looking up those comps and adding it all together to see where we stood at this point. So again, all in, I'm at $744 that I paid, and so far from the items that we looked at in the first video, I estimate potential sales to be about $419. So, I mean, we're over halfway there, and we still have 5 boxes left, but I also have to remind myself that almost half of that $419 are the two big items that were not in the mystery boxes. There was a big Thomas the Train set and a Frozen little ride-on quad. So both of those items are pretty high dollar. Together they were probably $150, $170 that I can get out of those. So we have 5 mystery boxes left to open from this pallet. I'm going to open 2 of them in this video, so let's go ahead and get started. So a pretty nice big box, and it seems to be pretty full, so let's see what's in it. Okay. Can't see a whole lot. But I'm seeing some box damage, but doesn't necessarily mean that the items inside are damaged, so it still could be good stuff. Let's just pull out the first thing, which looks like a Risk game. It looks like it's still sealed. It just has some damage on the box that ripped the plastic open. So I'm not sure what this goes for, but a lot of games go for about $20 to $25. If I had to guess, this is probably more along the lines of a $25 item. So because it is partially ripped open, I'll probably have to open it and make sure all the pieces are in it. But I could probably still get a good amount of money for it. Okay, next up, might be a customer return because it doesn't look like it has all of its packaging, but a Sky Rover, little kind of helicopter sort of RC helicopter. Looks like it's a pretty cheap one, so I was out to test it to make sure it's working. Doesn't look damaged or anything. Just looks like it's been opened and then returned. But I'll test it, and I might guess maybe $5 or $10. There we go, another game. We got Candyland. It's supposed to be a smaller. I wonder if it's a travel word now. I feel like I usually see this in a bigger, normal size game box, but maybe they've made it a little bit smaller. It does look like it's not factory packaged anymore. It's taped shut. I'll check it out later, make sure it has all of the pieces, and then if it does, I'll go ahead and sell it. But my guess, maybe $10 or $12. All right, super exciting here. Who wants about a dozen? Yeah, a dozen ping pong balls. I mean, it probably ended up in this liquidation box because of the package damage. Maybe just got, crunched at the warehouse or in the store. But probably not something I'm going to be able to sell, but might be able to make use of it or find someone that could use them. It's probably $0 there. Oh, looks like we got another one, but this is only a partial package, so again, $0. Okay, and then we have, alright, we got a Frozen 2 Anna's Style set. Yeah, I mean, it looks new in package. Appears to be factory sealed, just has a little bit of box damage, but looks to be all there. Good, so again, I'm not sure. I'll be putting, I don't know if I mentioned, but I'll put the prices up on the screen that I think I'll be able to sell it for, and so you'll know right now what it I think I can get for it. But I'm not familiar enough to know off the top of my head what it would be. But if I had to guess, 15 or 20. Ooh, Play-Doh. Oh, this one's heavy. Must have Play-Doh in it. So this one looks... I mean, it's tape, but I don't know if it's factory tape or not. And I don't see any sort of box damage, so I may have to open it up. Oh, okay. It is... Huh. Okay, well, it's a Play-Doh advent calendar. That's interesting. So I probably won't be able to sell that at this time of year. It's now middle of March. So might have to hold on to that until this coming winter. But I should still be able to sell that. Alright, I don't know. This kind of scares me when it's inside of a giant grocery bag. What do we got here? Well, we got some LOL packaging. No idea. Looks like maybe some sort of watch, or it's definitely been used and returned. It's all scratched up. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know if it'll focus or not. But some sort of watch or something. There's some sort of other accessories. Yeah. Yeah, there's the watch band. So I don't know if it's a watch or activity tracker or something. But I'll obviously test it out and see if it's working. But probably not much there, even if it is. Alright, so not quite halfway through this box. But remember, we needed over $200 in this box. And so far, I don't even think we're at 100. So, let's see. This could be a good one if it's, well, could have been a good one. Because I know these can be popular too. I thought it was another LOL, but it's a Rainbow High. I believe those are popular too, but it does look like it's missing some guitars. Everything else seems to be there, but it does appear to be missing the guitars. I'll have to double check. Alright, let's take a look at this one. Alright, another one that has severe package damage, but another sort of drone, fly and drive drone. Okay, it does look like the controller's there. I was kind of worried because there was a big empty space here, so I was afraid that was where the controller was supposed to be. But it does look like the controller's in there. I do see some damage on the little guard that protects the blades. See that one is actually both of them that I can see are broken. So this might be used, and then they crashed it and say, "Oh, let's go ahead and return this. It doesn't work anymore." So that might be $0. Okay, then we got this little bird. I record your voice and say it back. The more you pet, the more I sing. Pippity hippity. It's kind of interesting. So it's cute. And the package is damaged like most of these, but everything appears to be there that I know of. Doesn't seem like a super expensive item, but again, maybe $5 or $10. Alright, next up, we got Scruffaloves? I don't know what the name of that company is supposed to be. I see Scruff and Loves, and then there's like an @ symbol with a heart around the @ symbol, maybe. So Scruffaloves? I don't know. Either way. We got, which panda family will you rescue? So it looks like you get a little panda family in here. So it looks to be a little bit of box damage, but not terrible. So I have hope for this one. This one might be a decent item. So again, it'll be up on the screen what I think I can sell it for. I'm thinking maybe $20, hopefully. Hope for more, but I'm gonna say 20. Alright, we're down to about 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6. Hard to say because some of them I can't tell if it's together or if it's just a bunch of pieces from one. Alright, looks like we got a cute little dog. Probably nothing special there. I don't know why he ended up in the Liquidation Pallet. Brand is FAO Schwartz. Never heard of it. But probably not much there. But might be able to sell it for $5 or $10. Or it might just be a giveaway. I don't know. This one has some box damage, but I'm hoping that's all. It's kind of hard to tell from that picture. Oh, maybe on this side. It's a roaring excavator. Stack them and knock them down. Roaring dino sounds. Flashing lights, roaring sounds. You're in control. Huh. Yeah, it looks like there's blocks and stuff that you can create buildings, and then you have a little excavator that you can control and knock them down. Well, I'm trying the try me buttons, but it's not making any sound, so the batteries must be dead. So I'll have to take it out of the package, make sure everything's there. But this could still be a pretty decent item. It's just the packaging just isn't the greatest. If I had to guess, it might also be missing some of the buildings. I don't know how many buildings are supposed to be in there because they're just loose in the bottom. So, but either way, the toy itself would still be fun for a kid. So I'm sure I could still get some money out of that one. All right, then we got some Mobius rings, relieve stress and master cool tricks. Never heard of that. There's some pictures on the back. It looks like it just looks like 3 rings, and I guess you can do tricks with them. Maybe it's the new fidget spinner. I'll be interested to look that one up when I get a chance. It could be something that might be, $15 or $20, or it could only be like 5 or 10. But I have a feeling something like this, just because it's cool and interesting, and I haven't seen something like this, so I'm hopeful that I can get 15 out of it. It looks like we have about 4 items left. I feel like this is supposed to be in something. I don't know. Baby born surprise. Animal babies. 10 plus surprises. I don't know. It's like a little piece of fabric shaped like a bunny, and I guess there's surprises inside, but I feel like this is supposed to be in something. I don't see anything else in there. So it'll probably take some more investigating. So I don't know if this is something that can be sold or if it belongs to something else. So. Okay, Polly Pocket. I know Polly Pocket is making a comeback and really popular again. So it looks like it was just marked on clearance, and then maybe the package was damaged a little, so they liquidated it. But I bet I could still get some, $10 or $15 out of that. That's cool. Oh, look. I think I might have found one of the guitars for that, what is it, Rainbow High dolls? Is there a guitar in there? Let's see. Oh yeah. Look at that. Whoops. I don't know what that was that fell out, but... So, I think we found at least one of the guitars that was missing from there, but I think there were supposed to be 2. At least it seemed like there was a spot for 2 in that box, but I bet that at least, finding the one at least brought the price up a little bit that I could get for it probably. Alright, and 2 things left, which they both look to be the same. Oh. And it just dumped out. Alright, so we have some sort of little suitcase that has little woodsies. So it's similar to like a Polly Pocket sort of thing. It has a little scene. Like in this one, it looks like maybe the inside of a house, like a living room. And then, items. Looks like there's, maybe it's a bedroom because it looks like that's a bed. A bed and some accessories for the bedroom. I don't know if it's supposed to have like a figurine or anything, but if so, it doesn't look like it's in here. Yeah, so it looks like it's supposed to latch, and it doesn't latch, so that's probably why they got liquidated it. So, it'd still be fun for somebody. Might be able to find a buyer for that. Okay, well I apologize for that. I just realized that my 20-minute timer on this camera ran out, and so it stopped recording, because it only records for 20 minutes and then it stops. I tried to have a timer going and to remind myself to start and stop it, or stop and start it. But I forgot, lost track of time. So my GoPro was recording, so I'll obviously be able to have that footage. But sorry if I was showing something to the one camera and it missed it. So it's only the last few minutes that I think it missed. So anyway, one last item, which looks to be the same as the last one I just showed you, which is another one of these little suitcases. Looks like this one is taped shut. Yeah, so this one's at least still sealed and packaged, so it doesn't look like there was any figurine. It was just the bed and the bedroom accessories. So, well, I don't know. I'll mess with it later. So I don't know how much it'll go for. It it appears that they have trouble staying latched, but it's still something that a kid would enjoy playing. So, alright, well that's it for that box. Was there over $200 in that box? Again, I'm not seeing it. If I had to guess, I've lost track of the numbers that I said as I was going through them. But just looking it over, maybe 125, 150 at the most, maybe. Maybe it'll surprise me. But let me go ahead and clean this box up, put it back in, and then I will get a second one, and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. What for you was probably a split second, for me was about 3 hours. I had a meeting that I had to attend for my daytime job and then some other stuff. During that meeting, I actually looked up all the items from that other box that you just saw, and it actually ended up being a lot better than I was expecting. I think I estimated about $250 of potential sales from that box, so much better. That's better than the average that I need, so that's definitely good. So here I have the next box, so this will be box 407. So let's go ahead and dig into this one. Alright. Okay. This one might be looking pretty good. Start off with the first one, Murder at a Motel. Murder at the Motel. So, this looks like another board game sort of thing. It's taped shut. I'll have to see if everything's in there. So far, all the board games that I've gotten in this pallet, I believe, have been, if opened, still had all of its parts. So, it's going to be like a $15 there, maybe. I'm not familiar with that game, but most games seem to go anywhere from $10 to $20 on eBay. Fortnite Bombs Away Glider. Oh, looks like there might be something missing there. Little Jules, that little chick or whatever, I guess is missing. So all we have is the bomb and a wrench. So probably not much there. Probably 0. Alright, now we have Barbie, You Can Be Anything. So, looks like this Barbie is a figure skater. I'll have to double check to make sure everything's there. I don't know what else is supposed to be there. It looks like, yeah, on the back, look, it just has these flowers, the trophy, the outfit she's wearing, and then this, like, shirt that goes over her outfit. So yeah, looks like everything's there. My guess would be, you know, $10 or $15. Alright, another LOL surprise. Oh, this is a big one. I don't know if you can hear that or not, but there's something making some noise and talking down there. Okay, well, this one looks, I mean, it just looks, it's broken, like the packaging is broke right here, but otherwise it looks to be in good shape. So LOL surprise, big pet, grand animal. That's pretty nice. I've had several LOL surprise stuff in this pallet, and all of them have, when I've looked up, prices are pretty good. So if I had to guess, this is probably be able to sell this on eBay for, I'm going to guess 30. So $30 right there. Maybe more. Maybe I'll get lucky. Alright. Look, I got a size 3 soccer ball. Don't know why that ended up in the pallet, but probably not much. Might be able to get $5 for it, or just find somebody that needs a soccer ball. I don't know what is it with. Okay, so this is the second Space Jam thing that I've gotten, and if you've watched, I think the other one was in the first video. By the way, that one was missing LeBron's head as well. I mean, it's a different Space Jam toy, but this one's missing LeBron's head. The other one was missing LeBron's head. This one's missing LeBron's head. This one's missing LeBron's head. So three of these same toys, all missing LeBron's head. I mean, I know he's a popular basketball player, but is he that popular that people are going into the store and snatching the head off of these things? Or I don't get it. Or are they getting lost somewhere in shipment? I don't understand. But either way, I know the first one when I looked up, it did show there were still people buying them without the head. So maybe this one will be the same, but probably won't get much. $5 or $10 maybe. We'll see. All right, then we got a Fantastic Four, Mr. Fantastic. It's kind of sad, but this is like surprising me that that this is in this box because I don't see even any damage. Just a little tiny bit of damage right there, like just creased just a little bit. But oh, and I guess right here. But still, like everything seems to be packaged pretty well. So maybe $10. Kind of bummed. The box looked full, but when I took those three Space Jam things without the head out, I feel like that was what was taking up a lot of the space. Alright, so now we have a Dream Bella Color Change Surprise. Little fairies. I don't know. Not sure. 8 plus surprises. Seems like there's a lot of toys these days that like they have like mystery items. There's little mystery items packaged inside that the kids unwrap, I guess. So packaging is pretty crunched, but I'll have to. I mean, it looks like there's things inside of it. I'll have to see that everything's in it and see how much it is, but it might only be like $7, $8, maybe $10 at the most. Probably not. Ooh, what do we got here? Sun Squad 2-pack. Swirling Dive Fish. Long summer days, time to hang out. Together outside is what it's all about. Colorful umbrellas, shade from the sun. Sun Squad is here, ready for fun. I don't know what these are. Maybe these are things that you throw into the pool, and kids like to dive under the water or whatever. So maybe that's what these are. Okay. Probably not much. Maybe $5. All right. So here we have Driven by Batat. Tough Rigs Real Play. Looks like a little RC recycling truck. It's not bad. If it works. I mean, it does look like it's been out of the package because there's tape holding it in. You can tell like the ties that would have been holding it in place that are not there anymore. But everything's there, so I'll have to test to see if it's working. If it's working, it might be $15. Alright. Play-Doh Kitchen Creations. Ooh, that looks kind of cool. Little grill. You can make some Play-Doh food. Oh, and it has, can't really tell from this, but this little yellow thing, it has some forms in it that you can make burgers and buns and your different toppings. You can put your Play-Doh in there and press it, and it makes those items. So, it looks like it's been opened. I'll have to make sure everything's in it. But, oh, maybe another 15. I think maybe $15. At least so far, other than the missing heads, nothing looks completely broken from this box. But nothing super high value either that I know of. Except for the LOL surprise. That's probably good though. All right, here we go. We have a 55 centimeter stability ball. Yeah, it still has the plastic wrap in it and everything in there, so that should be fine. Not sure why that was put in here. I mean, maybe someone bought it and then returned it, but they didn't actually use it. So I'll double check, but what's it say? It says defective, offline, I don't know. But I'll have to double check it, and I have no idea how much these are. But I'll look it up and let you know on the screen. Alright, a few more items. This one's not too exciting. A bike inner tube, a Schwinn bike inner tube. It's probably fine. It's just the box was kind of torn, so I don't even know how I can get $5 out of it. But oh, you got a Disney Junior Mini Ring Me rotary phone. Oh, that's gonna be hard to tell because the tape. I'm gonna cut this off just so I can turn it around. They taped it in backwards so you can't see the front part of the phone. But for some of you, you may not recognize this type of phone. When I was a kid, all phones had the rotary dial. All the real phones had a rotary dial. It was well before cell phones. I mean, some of you, I'm sure, are familiar with that. But anyway, this it seems to be in good condition, working. Just the box, a little distressed. Probably a return, but I'm sure I could still get something out of it. Maybe $10. Looks like two things that I know of, or that I can see. One is, looks like a puzzle, Kodak Premium Puzzles, 1,500 piece. Whoa. If any of you like puzzles, here's one for you. So I don't know what puzzles are going for these days, but maybe 10 or 15. I have no idea. All right, and last one. So we got some sort of bulldozer. Probably a return. Oh, maybe that's why it was returned. It looks like it takes battery, so I don't know what it actually does. Because I don't see any buttons. Oh, there it is. Sounds like a pretty sick tractor. So, yeah, I don't know. I feel like there's supposed to be something on here to keep this in. Maybe that's why it was returned. Maybe there's something that broke off. Oh yeah, I think something broke off down here that was supposed to hold this in. I might be able to fix that. I mean, this is a really cool toy. I mean, plenty of kids would still enjoy playing with this. So I'll get it fixed up and find someone that can make use of it. So not a terrible box, but again, if you remember from the beginning of the video, I was saying that we needed to average per box after yesterday's ordeal. The boxes needed to average over, I think, 212, 215, and the boxer before this one, I said, was around 250. So that gives a little bit of leeway, but I don't know. I'm still learning and getting better at estimating. Especially, I haven't done a ton of toys. I've done some, but most of these toys I'm not familiar with, so I don't know the prices that they go for. But you would have already seen them on the screen, so you already know more before I do how good or bad this box was. Alright, well, thank you all for stopping in and watching me unbox this pallet. Well, 2 boxes of this pallet. I still have 3 boxes left, so you definitely want to stay tuned to see if I make my money back and how this pallet ends up overall. So to do that, make sure you are subscribed and have the notifications turned on, so that way you'll be notified next time I release a video, which will probably be within a couple days after releasing this one. And as I've mentioned in some of my other videos, if you ever see anything that you're interested in that I've unboxed or shown on video, I have a link to my eBay store down below in the description. Go ahead and click on that. That'll take you to my eBay store with all of my listings. You might find something that you like. certainly send an offer and mention put a message in there that you found me through my YouTube channel, and I'll cut you a deal. Alright, well thanks again, but until next time, keep on flipping.